Porn is a very taboo subject for a lot of people, and when the subject of porn is brought up, some people will be like, oh, you watch porn? Get away from me, you filthy monster. I don't want anything to do with you. Porn is so gross. Anyone who says that, let's be honest here, watches porn, but they can't admit to watching porn for whatever reason. I never even got this stigma surrounding porn and masturbation in general. Everyone does it at least once in their lives. It's a perfectly natural thing, and it is nothing, absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. We all get horny. We all get aroused when we see a video, picture, etc. that we find hot, and we want to jack off to it. We want to masturbate to it. When a mom catches her child watching some porn, she'll probably take away the device they were watching porn on, and then proceed to lecture them, saying, oh, you should not look at those videos or pictures. You should not masturbate. That is unhealthy. That is unnatural. And if they're religious, which they probably more than likely are, oh, that's a sin to do. You should not look at people lustfully like that. You should not rub one out like that, because that is unnatural and that is sinful, and you should feel ashamed for doing that. And meanwhile, that very same night, she'll probably fuck her husband, not to procreate or anything, but for pleasure. People like it when it feels good down there, and that's why people masturbate. That's something you'll never get about certain parents. Oh, masturbation is evil, but fucking for pleasure? A-okay. That's awesome, because I'm indulging in it. It brings me pleasure, but my child taking pleasure out of watching porn and masturbating to it? Oh, that's a no-go. That's evil. That's a sin. They can't do that. Even though they're harming absolutely no one, they still can't do it because reasons. Can we just drop the fucking stigma around porn already? I mean, it's 2018. Why do so many people still feel the need to shy away from porn and shame those who are open about watching porn? Because, it's gross. Oh, that's so weird of you. I mean, again, we're in 2018, people. We're not in the fucking 80s anymore. People have become more accepting of things like masturbation and porn because it is something that we all indulge in, something that we all like doing. I don't see why such a simple, little, pleasurable pastime needs to have such a huge stigma placed on it. I mean, so long as they're not jacking it to kiddie porn, there's really nothing to be ashamed of. And maybe some people will come across this video and be like, oh, look at this fucking weirdo talking about porn openly like this on YouTube. Let's all laugh at him and make fun of him for the loser that he is. Well, you're just part of the problem. At least I'm the one who's not insecure about admitting that he watches porn and jacks off on a regular basis. At least I can admit that. You can't, because for whatever reason you placed a stigma on this, and you're the one that's insecure about watching porn and jacking off and all that shit. For whatever fucking reason, you're too scared to admit that you do it, and you feel the need to make fun of anyone who is open about it. Make fun of anyone who is brave enough to talk about it openly like I am. And you know, if me being so open about me watching porn on a regular basis and masturbating on a regular basis makes me a loser, then so be it. I don't fucking care, because why should I feel bad and feel guilt over indulging in a pastime that brings me pleasure, that I like doing, that is harmless and doesn't harm anyone else at all? Like, why should it be something that I should feel so ashamed of participating in? And so all the religious fucks who try to say porn and masturbation is so evil because my Bible says if you look at a woman with lust, that is sinful, and you cannot masturbate because that is evil and will send you to hell. Okay, what do you think makes humans? Sex. Sex creates people. Big reason as to why we have sex is because the person we are having sex with arouses us, and we want to fuck that person who arouses us because we think they are hot. And that is pretty much what keeps creating humans. That is why there are now 7 billion of us in the world. There are way too many of us, but still, that is why there are so many humans in this world, because people like fucking. I guarantee you, most of the people in this world were birthed not because they were planned on on being birthed, but because some couple was fucking stupid and didn't use protection and went straight into sex, and then eventually found out, oh shit, I got her fucking pregnant. Fuck. And she doesn't believe in abortion, and my family doesn't believe in abortion. I guess we gotta keep this kid. I guess we gotta bring this unwanted kid into this world. Yeah, that's probably the origin story of myself, most of the people watching this video, and like half of fucking humanity, if not more than half. So stick your religion bullshit straight up your ass right now. And let's finally just drop the stigma surrounding porn, surrounding masturbation, and sex in general, and finally come to terms with the fact that we are a very horny species that constantly craves sticking our dicks into a pussy 24/7, and for the women having a dick to stick inside their pussies. I mean, it's only natural. It's nothing to be ashamed of, and it's something that we all want, no matter how hard we try to deny it. And some are open, like myself, and a lot of people try to hide it, but you're not doing a very good job, because we all know deep down inside you love sex, you crave sex, and you more than likely watch porn and jack off. It's nothing, absolutely nothing to be ashamed of, and absolutely nothing that you should hide, and stop trying to place a stigma on something that is completely fucking harmless. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.